When I first started in youth ministry years ago, I would have never predicted that one of the key factors happening in youth ministry is that when young people graduate from high school, they would leave the church and they would graduate from church and their faith. That is something that became too hard for us to ignore.
The first thing that stands out with my involvement praying for the young people, because of my age, all of my children are raised and gone. I didn't have any contact really with the young people. And so one of the incentives for me was I began to pray for them so I might get to know them better. Another thing was it helped me organize my prayer life. It's one thing to say, well, God bless this guy and God bless my grandchildren, but to be specific was a tremendous help to me, because those qualities that are listed in our prayer guide are very basic qualities that all Christians should have.
So I started Pray For Me when I was in 6th grade, and I went all the way through the program, graduated high school, and then became a prayer champion. So as a Pray For Me student, I had some of the most phenomenal prayer champions. I had one who was a pastor's wife who was my prayer champion. And high school, I truly believe, is one of the hardest times in a person's life. I was working, had school, taking honors classes, and there was a time my junior year where I was just swamped. I felt very overwhelmed, and I got a text that just said, just know all of your anxieties, cast them to the Lord and all this. And it was the craziest thing because I felt peace instantly. I just knew that I was being prayed for.
We just know the importance of prayer, and we know the importance of adults besides parents being engaged with young people.
I also know if we only pray for our children and our grandchildren, that's not wise kingdom living. We all need people besides our kinfolks praying for us, and that means so much.
In my mind, because I was a student through it, I'm like, why would anybody pass this up? Prayer can move mountains, so be that for somebody. Students are going through so much, especially in today's world. It's easier than it sounds, and it becomes habit, and a good habit to have, and it's just an amazing experience that I don't think anyone should pass up.